Chairman told me that we want this, we want this, we want this.
Marti? Alsenda? Serial number.
కొంచెం పెడుతుంది మధ్యలోకి
Check, 1, 2, check, check. Sound good?
अच्छा हाँ ओके दैट इज हाँ बस 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 इसको भी कर दो वैसे हाँ
హలో సెట్ చేసుకుంటాడు ಅವ್ರು ಕಾಲಲ್ಲಿ ಬಟ್ಟು ಮತ್ತೆ ಮೋಡ್ದು తీసేస్తా
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, distinguished guests, esteemed members, and dear friends. It is my great pleasure and honor to welcome you all to the annual day celebrations of TEMAX, hosted here at the esteemed Prasad Laboratories, Banjara Hills. Today we come together to celebrate the achievements and milestones of our organization, to recognize the hard work and dedication of our members, and to set the stage for another year of success and innovation. Before we proceed, I would like to call upon our distinguished leaders to the stage. Srimati, let us start with the ladies. Our director, Arundhati ma'am, please come on to the Arundhati ma'am. Now I request our director Purushottam Garu to occupy this. Now I request Engineer Tirupati Garu, please come on to the dais. Okay, all are athletes. Now I request Nafiz Ahmad Garu, please come on to the dais. I request our treasurer, very active member, Ramchandra Murthy Garu, please come on to the dais. And today we are missing our vice president, who is, I think he's watching live, Dr. Shravan Kumar Garu. And now he's in Houston, and he's missing a lot. Even we are missing him a lot. Now I request our president, young and dynamic, age 65, but okay. I request our joint secretary, Madala Srinivasa Rao Garu, please come on to the dais. I request our president, MVS Sri Krishna Devarao Garu, please come on to the dais. Thank you all for gracing this event with your presence and leadership. And now, without further ado, okay. Let us start our program with national anthem. I request everyone to start. I'm honored to hand over the stage to our esteemed President, Engineer MBA Sir, Sri Krishna Devarao Garu, to address us and share his insights.
Good morning, everybody. Still good morning only. I just want to introduce Mr. Srikanth Renikunda. He is our secretary. Of course, right from the beginning, he was giving good support to the board and also for our society. Of course, nowadays he has become his PhD enrollment activities. That's the reason he was a little bit busy, and also he was not able to concentrate much in our group activities. Of course, he will be gearing up very soon. And one more thing which I want to tell you and share my feelings. Our reactive person and beloved Vice President, Mr. Shravan Kumar Garu, of course it is not unfortunate, but unfortunately we are missing him here because he has to travel to USA. Right now he is in Houston. Of course he is watching our live streaming right now, and I miss him a lot. Had it been the case he is here, lots of workload would have been shared by him by now. And another person is Anuradha. She is also a lady member who is actively participating in all our activities, but due to her family issues, she is also not able to participate in this. We are missing her also. And I thank you all the board members for giving me this kind of support to bring this society to this level. And I am glad and also proud that we are conducting our celebrations on the first annual day of our Telangana Engineers Mutually Co-Aided Cooperative Housing Society Limited. Of course, I will be narrating some milestones of what went on and what our future goals will be and how our action plans will be working in the future. Before that, I would like to ask our board members to share their views as well as to give some words for the past 365 days experience after our society was registered. I'd like to ask Mrs. Arundhati to share her views first. Please.
Namaskaram, all my friend engineers. I'm Arundhati, civil engineer, working in the Panchayat Raj Engineering Department as Deputy Executive Engineer, and my present location is at Uppal Quality Control. First, I'm comfortable in Telugu only, I'll speak in Telugu. Sir, నేను ఫస్ట్ జస్ట్ వాట్సాప్ మెసేజ్ చూసే సార్తో జాయిన్ అయ్యాను. సార్ వాళ్ళు ఎవరు నాకు పరిచయం లేదు, జస్ట్ మెసేజ్ ఓన్లీ మై సెల్ఫ్ జాన్ వీళ్ళ వీళ్ళందరము కూడా సార్ మెసేజ్ చూసే ఎందుకు ఇంజనీర్స్కి సొసైటీ లేదు వేరే వాళ్ళందరికీ ఉంది అనేసి సార్ పెట్టిన వర్డ్స్ అన్ని జాయిన్ ఇక్కడికి సార్తో మీట్ అయిన తర్వాత వాళ్ళు సొసైటీ ఫామ్ కోసం చేయించింది ఎవ్రీడే దే ఆర్ స్ట్రగుల్డ్ ఎవ్రీడే. మాకు మెసేజ్లో చూస్తుంటాము శ్రవణ్ సార్ అయితే ఆల్మోస్ట్ పిహెచ్డి కంటే కూడా ఎక్కువ వర్క్ చేశారు. అసలు పడుకుంటారో లేదో అన్నట్టుగా వర్క్ చేశారు. ఆల్ మెంబర్స్ కూడా శ్రీకాంత్ గారు ఇంకా రామచంద్రమూర్తి గారు కానీ ఎవ్రీ టైం వాళ్ళకు తీసుకున్న గోల్ సొసైటీ రిజిస్ట్రేషన్ చేయాలి, సొసైటీకి సంథింగ్ అటు టు మనము సొసైటీ కోసం ఏదో చేయాలా అనేసి తపనతోనే ఉన్నారు. థ్యాంక్ యూ సార్, థ్యాంక్ యూ. మీ దాంట్లో మేము సపోర్ట్ ఉంటాం ఎప్పుడు.
Good afternoon, friends. Having this opportunity, I am very proud that I am associated with this cooperative housing society for our engineers, and I think we have started our milestones 0 to reach 1. So next another few years we have to reach some more goals what we have expected. I think all the members please give their suggestions so that how can best we can proceed. And whatever doubts are there, please go ahead by asking. Don't hesitate to ask. And please give in a positive direction and positive suggestions so that how best we can grow. That is the only motive we have to keep. Thank you for President and my co-directors and also my member. Thank you.
Good afternoon, friends. I'm Tirupati. So whatever message I want to convey already conveyed by Purushottam Garu. So please give your support and positive suggestions. We have completed our first milestone, registration of the society. We will work like this only. We will reach with our target. Thank you. Thank you to all board of directors and President Garu.
Good morning, all the co-members of the society and board of directors and our president Sri Krishna Rao Garu. It is really a great task, and it is a vision of our president Krishna Rao Garu that when all communities like film industry and many societies are getting benefit from government by forming a society and getting plots or flats, whatever it may be, why not for engineers? So this kind of thought has come to our beloved president, and immediately he made into action. And today, at this stage, after putting a lot of spade work and hard work, we are able to come to this stage. And a lot of things has to be done in future. And we may get so many hurdles, so many problems. And we need a lot of patience till we achieve our goals. I hope we will be successful in this endeavor, and credit goes to exclusively our Krishna Rao sir and all our board members. Thank you so much.
Good morning, everybody. I'm the board of directors and all the members in this diagram members. అందరూ వచ్చినందుకు ఫస్ట్ యానివర్సరీ జరగడానికి చాలా హ్యాపీగా ఉంది ఇక్కడ. అందరితో ఇంకా షేర్ చేసుకున్నందుకు సంతోషంగా ఉంది. థ్యాంక్ యూ.
Good afternoon, everybody. I'm really honored to be team member of Sri Krishna Deva Rao. See, earlier, before registration, we had great troubles and we came through all that one. After the registration also, Sri Shravan Garu and Sri Krishna Deva Rao, they have had a lot of troubles by giving ID cards, whatever it may be. They worked a lot. Nowadays, is totally 90% workload is being taken by our president only. Remaining 10% we are taking. Whenever he required, we are giving our support. So really it's great honor and working under Sri Krishna Deva Rao. See, we will be looking forward for next goals. So that will be explained by our president Sri Krishna Deva Rao. Thank you once and all.
Yeah. Let me see the time. Okay, good afternoon. Like as you say, like I'm a little busy with PhD work and other things, so that's the reason I'm unable to concentrate on demands. But after a few months, I'll work with you, sir. And now we have new government, and the government is ready to support it, because yesterday I attended the interaction session with the engineers and colleges by CM Garu. And based on his speech, I understood that a cooperative government is there. So probably our motto will be achieved soon. Okay. And I thank you, the president, and our board of members, and the members of the society. Thank you.
Thank you all directors of the board for sharing your views, and also I must be thankful to you also because of the continued support what you have extended to me for every activity which is being taken up and discussed. And I must appreciate my board members, regardless of what the issue is, always they used to take and they used to protect the interests of the members. Let it be financially, let it be ethically, let it be professionally. So I must be very thankful, and I am proud to have this kind of board members with no politics being played, and transparency is there, and no hide and seek games. So this kind of board, to be honest with you, I could not see in my experience. There are so many societies which I came across, but always politics are being played, and fighting for the chair. This is always being happening, but unfortunately our the society members are, it's not unfortunately, it is actually fortunately, our society directors have given very good support to me to serve you better and also in future. So this is what I want to express my sincere thanks to my board members as well as the members of the society. Now coming back to what went on for the past 365 days, here not only members, about 53 members have given a green signal to attend for this meeting, whereas their family members are also there to the tune of about 84. That means around 34 members are non-members which are who are invitees for this meeting. So to understand better, just I will give you a little brief that to start with, this has started in 2021 with a feel that in 2020 lockdowns happened. I am going a little bit faster. In 2020 lockdowns happened. During those lockdowns, everybody were given financial support by the government, the then government, Mr. Honorable Chief Minister KCR Garu, and journalists were given support, advocates were given support, scavengers were given support, what we call this GHMC workers were given support, but actually during those days, during those lockdowns time, the fighters for the pandemic were engineers. There was no destruction or obstruction for internet supply. There is no discontinuity of power supply, continuous water supply, continuous drainage facilities, continuous sanitation, continuous cell phone facility. There was no interruption at all. Seamless services were provided by the engineers, whereas engineers were never given any kind of support, nor even any honor also. So this was the thought which came into my mind. Of course, this was shared in our Institution of Engineers group, in which our friend Mr. Ramchandra Murthy Garu, he was also known to me from there only. This was the feel I shared to him, and immediately he also gave me very good support, and from there we started. Just like that, people started putting 10,000 rupees. It was not insisted by anybody. It was only one person said, for anything to work, money is needed. So let us move forward, let us put 10,000 rupees. They put in my savings account. They put in my savings account to the tune of around 222 people at that time. In that, Ramchandra Murthy is number 10. So, like this, it started, and after that, Shravan Kumar Garu, the vice president of our board, he joined at number 69, and from there, the second gear of that motion started. So after that, our Srikanth Renigunta, he joined. Like that, it started 222 number, and we started our activities. In the meantime, we met the then Chief Secretary, Mr. Somesh Kumar Garu, and after that Chief Secretary changed, some lady came in and we met her also. And everywhere we were given support and we were given encouragement. You people have not approached us, and that's why we could not do. You approach us, then we will do. Like that they said. But unfortunately, Somesh Kumar Garu implemented the registration process only online, not manual. So that online, as usual, we had got so many hindrances, could not work could not work flow, and that's the reason it took about 2 years of time to get the registration, in spite of our twisting arm with table to table, office to office and all. In this also, I would appreciate Mr. Ramchandra Murthy traveling to Kongarkolan, to be near about 54 kilometers. Near about 54 kilometers up and 54 kilometers down. That means wasting his time on his business and sparing this time to the society. So this kind of support, everybody had given that, and people, every member had maintained trust and belief in our board members and on our board. So at last, finally, last year, exactly 65 days back from now, we got the society registered. Then after that, procedurally we had to conduct the elections, and in that elections also, everybody wanted to continue the same board, but again, due to the restrictions of the number of EC members and all, we had to curtail certain number according to the Societies Act in 1995. So in that, voluntarily, Prashant Kumar and Nafiz Ahmad Garu and other two, three other members were also curtailed from that. Then again, we had to have two organizations right from the beginning, we thought. Two organizations in the sense, one is a Housing Society Limited, which has to work on the regulations and the controls of that Society Act 1995. So certain activities are restricted by the Act. So to do that, to do those activities also, we had to register one more body consisting of the same members as well as the same board, named Telangana Engineers Association. Welfare Association actually. It is TEWA, Telangana Engineers Welfare Association, TEWA. So for this also again we had to twist our arm. Too many times we had to go to the sub-registrar office, Rangareddy, and finally we were able to succeed in that also. Now our two bodies are active. So we have to have the fundraising activity from the Welfare Association. For that, necessary steps are already proposed, and those are being discussed in our Board of Directors meetings, and we will be taking forward. And second thing is that, first thing is Housing Society, Welfare Association is the second thing. Housing Society was registered 365 days back, and this society has got certain norms and controls, and according to that, after the elections, we need to establish the membership protocol, and also the qualifications of the members, the identities of the members, the address proofs of the members. All this process was to be taken up, and this process took up with the cooperation as well as the non-cooperation of members about an year. This itself took about an year, this 365 days. Only just 2-3 months back only, we were able to submit the final list to the government. So once we get the approved list from the government, we are now proceeding to meet our Honorable Chief Minister Ramanth Reddy Garu to get some benefits for our society. Let it be land, let it be financial support, whatever it is, let it be any concessions in the processing or concessions in the taxes or whatever it is. So this is the pipeline which is going on. Now coming back to the association. Association, we have so many activities in front of us. In that, Arundhati Garu and her team, the 2-3 girls team she is maintaining, and we are planning to approach different charity trusts as well as celebrities who will be financing for that for our welfare association as donations. So we are going forward in this way, and at the same time we got the GST registrations. So that means that the net GST what we will be paying will be zero. We pay GST as well as we also claim GST. So that means we will not be having any kind of effective GST on our society. So for this also we had to struggle a lot, and we got it finally. And we obtained association registration very recently, and the PAN number as well as the GST registration are under process. And Ramchandra Murthy Garu as well as my office, Mr. Kamal, is also handling, they both are handling that. And in the next 2 to 3 months, we will be able to establish that bank account, and also the money, whatever was kept for that activities, will be deposited into that. So these are the mainly activities as well as the milestones what we crossed. The first milestone was the formation of the genuine members list. The reason behind this is previously there were so many fake societies were formed with fake members without having any member in it. And aids were taken from the government, and those aids were taken into the personal pockets because there was no member at all. So for this, government has made it very strict that every member is to be verified properly, and members are to be recognized and approved by the government. So if we are in that process, and we will be getting that maybe in the next 2 to 3 weeks, we will be getting that approved list. Once that list is obtained in our hands, then we will be proceeding to the Chief Minister. Before that, we met several IAS officers, principal secretaries, and we were able to get good patting on our back from this for our trials. So these are the achievements, and going forward, this society has got main very big objectives, and also we will be having too many what we call projects in hand, and we are in the verge of doing business also to generate funds for the society, which will be a common fund for all the society members. Now coming back to the shares, as the principle as well as the preamble of the Act 1995, the first share capital was to be 1,000 rupees only, and that share certificate has already been distributed, and also the membership certificate was also distributed, and also the membership ID card was also distributed. Now, in the next couple of months, maybe in October or so, we will be having general body meeting, and in the general body meeting, we will be taking permission to present, our treasurer, Mr. Ramchandra Murthy, is going to present the balance sheet as well as the fund availability. And based on that, we will be taking permission from the general body meeting to increase the shares and distribute further shares to the members. This is what our next plan for the next 3 to 6 months. This is one. Anybody wants to have any question, please raise your hand and ask one by one. Any questions, please?
Any suggestions also?
Or any suggestions also?
Kindly raise your hands and I'll come with the mic to you.
Please raise your hands, so mic will come to you. No questions? Shall I take it? Okay. And one more humble request I want to have. Actually, we started this society in 21, and there was a big inflow of members, and we put the gates closed at 222. So after that, we stopped taking the membership. Then finally, because of the delays that took place in the government processes and getting the registration, some people wanted to get out of this society, and some members have already left. Their accounts were also settled, and also some deadline was given. Those who want to exit from these groups or society can exit, and those will be paid also after deducting the common expenses like incurred so far. And within that time also so many people have come, around 28 to 29 people have come, and for them also accounts were totally settled. Now the people who are on the board are purely approved and the shareholders of the society. Now, we are at the number of 208 as of now. Shravana Garu, I think you are watching the streamline. If I am not correct, please excuse me. There could be a difference of one or two. And now, my humble request is, we want to increase the new membership to up to 300. So I request all of you and your friends and relations who are qualified with engineering qualifications, let it be BE or BTech, any branch, civil, electrical, mechanical, plumbing, civil, electrical, mechanical, electronics and communication, telecommunications, computer science, and computer engineering. Anything, even mining is also. So, chemical, any engineering, chemical is also okay. So engineer is to be engineer, that's it. The moment he is having engineering qualification, he is eligible to get the membership in our society. So we are going to achieve something once upon a time, maybe down the line 4 years back, 3 years back. We were nobody. We were nobody, and today we are somebody in the society. Today we are somebody in the society, and by next year we will be a little better people than what we are today. So definitely there will be benefits, there will be achievements, there will be good future going forward, and that's the reason I am requesting. The new members who are coming in is to pay 20,000 rupees as the membership fee, and also for the share capital. Whatever share capital will be coming to equally to everybody, they will also be getting the same thing. The membership fee is 20,000 rupees. Qualification wise, they must be engineers, and age restriction is not there. He must be alive, that's it. We are inviting, and we appreciate your support for that up to 300. Anything else? No. He must be engineer. There is no Telangana nativity rule also. There is no such restriction also. Anybody who is working in Abu Dhabi and Dubai also can join. And one more thing I want to share. Our main important and very active person, Mr. Shravana Garu, is now in Houston. And and one more important person, Mr. Vegar Sachinarayana. He is very active and dynamic person who has supported us in the society, and he is none other than husband of Mrs. Arundhati, and he is also unfortunately we are missing him because he is now in Abu Dhabi. And one more active member, Mr. Senior person, retired Chief Engineer from Genco, Mr. Sutrave Ramesh. He is also not here. Unfortunately, we are missing him too, and he is now in Italy. And these three main persons I am missing. That's why, apart from these three, there are so many who can watch our live streaming here from USA or even Gulf or from wherever it is. So that's why live streaming is also set up, and you can send messages whoever are there. Of course, it is shared already by Srikanth in the group. Did you? It is already shared in the group, and the people can watch that. That's all for now. Now, with the permission of the board, actually, I have proposed one alternate project, Dancing in Daffodils, for which some interested members from our society have come forward and contributed for purchasing the land. It is a simple invitation that, of course, in the group also I put that. If anybody is still interested, they can still come and join in that group. Those norms and all will be different, and that I will discuss with you separately. Then I don't want to make this platform as a commercial platform. So that's the reason I am not touching that much on this here. And if anybody is interested, please do contact me in my personal WhatsApp. Anything else?
So,
It's okay that if they, but it is beneficial to each person whoever is putting money. It's okay, no problem. Lunch is arranged outside. I think I told him to start at 1. So I think it may take another half an hour. And I request from the members who can say some words, their feelings, can come here and share their views here. Or if you want to share from there only, I will send mic to you.
They can share there only. They will not come.
Okay. Okay.
maybe
Nivas,
they
Rangu
gave me
Nivas.
they gave me the partners, so they gave me the partners. I think they are not allowed.
Come like that, it will.
Are you that capable, Dhira? Srikanth is telling Dhira is not leaving Nivas. Rappaigandi.
Good morning, everyone. So it's afternoon time, so afternoon. I am Nivas. I have completed my graduation from Usmania University in Civil Engineering. Post that I have done my master's in MBA from Indian Institute of Management, Sirmaur. So, yeah, the way I joined here is actually I didn't join first. My wife joined. So there was a meeting last year. I have seen that meeting and I was also impressed by all the efforts done by board of directors. So I also joined. It's like me and my wife. Yeah, the whole family setup is here in this society as of now. So first up, I would like to thank all the board members. I have been observing all the efforts that they are putting from the past year and of course before that as well. But the efforts they have put in creating this whole setup and in reaching the society is amazing, because we can say that they are putting the efforts for nothing. Like they are not getting anything in return. Of course, they might be getting the satisfaction of contributing something to the members, but it's an amazing effort that they have been putting for the past 1 year. Also, I would like to thank all the society members in the first anniversary of the registration. Going forward, I would like to convey to members as well that we need to give our full support to whatever the plans they are taking up going forward. Also, I would like to ask the board members as well as to what they are expecting from us as the members in the near future, because it will be great to address in this platform rather than putting in WhatsApp WhatsApp messages, because the message might not be conveyed clearly through messages and all. So since we are speaking, so I would like to ask board members what they are expecting from the members in the interest of the society.
Basically, the Nivas question is very genuine. Actually, most of the people are retired and senior people are there. He is a young person. I think you have to give your opinion, suggestion, what are your requirements, and that we can proceed accordingly, so that we can take up the steps. Basically, okay, societies means there are so many aspects. Basically, we have got two. One is fundraising. Once fund is raised, we can do whatever we like. Second, basically housing society is exclusively for that. For that we have got a one scheme already launched by Krishna Garu. And similarly, we have to take the planting and all such things. If it is any necessary, any member can refer. If it is such things are available, you can just inform to the directors. They will discuss in detail and we will take forward. If it is economical, not economical, feasible, because permissions is a big process. All such things we can take up, but resources are required. So you have to give your references, all the members. It is requested by them, so that we can take forward.
Thank you, Purushottam Garu. First of all, I must appreciate Nivas, because Nivas, as a person, as a member, of course, he recently joined as a member, but in spite of that, what he is urging is what you are looking from us, you tell. Like that he is asking. I must appreciate that question. Actually, to be honest with all, please don't feel bad for my words. We are looking from you all your active participation. Main thing is that we are looking from all your active participation. To be honest with you, of course I have given a very short notice, but even then, in the messages group, I asked for volunteers to come forward to do certain helpful jobs in this organization for conducting these celebrations. Unfortunately, I could not get even one participation in that, even after before 24 hours also. So this is very sad. So youngsters, Purushottam Garu is a retired person from Panchayat Raj department. I cannot expect active participation from him, because it is not only age. The senior persons who are retired means there will be so many family bindings, so many other commitments. So I cannot expect such kind of people to come forward to act. Health problems. So there are some, of course, Purushottam does not have any health problem. So what we are expecting is young generations, young people, please come forward to support us, to support you. This is what my request is. Nivas, this is only my request. Okay? You want mic?
It is also requested that further membership, let us generate young people, so that both mixing will be working well.
Anybody else who wants to share their views? Maruti Garu, Narahari Garu, Lokeshwara Garu, Nageshwara Garu వచ్చారండి. నాగేశ్వరరావు గారు, సార్ మీరందరూ సీనియర్ పర్సన్ సార్, మీ వ్యూస్ మాకు కావాలి, మీ సజెషన్స్ మాకు కావాలి, ప్లీజ్. మీకు మైక్ పంపిస్తున్నాను. కమల్, లోకేశ్వరరావు గారు, మీరు రానక్కర్లేదు, అక్కడే ఉండి మాట్లాడవచ్చు. ఆంజనేయ ప్రసాద్ గారు, మీరు కూడా మాట్లాడాలండి. ప్రొఫెసర్ ఆంజనేయ ప్రసాద్ గారు.
Sir, myself Keshav. You also asked some cooperation to recruit more members into the society. So for that, primarily, I have to convey them what are the possible benefits to be part of being part of the society. So if you can, give us a single document where what are the possible benefits to somebody who's being recruited into this society, then I can actually give them such guidelines and explain them possible benefits, and that would be handy for us to motivate others to be part of us.
Keshav, you are already member, right?
Yes, sir. Yes.
What's your membership number?
202, sir.
202. So you were in the first batch only, before
Yeah.
222 closed?
Yes, sir.
Okay. See, I am asking you to answer your question, I am asking question to you. Did you not know what the benefits are and what the expected benefits are before you joining?
Sir, I was now motivated that I was initially told my own senior colleague members saying that we are actually requesting government to allocate certain land for engineers so that we can have
That's true, yeah.
We can have our own living area. So that's the only motive with which I started off.
Yes.
But that could not be the only motive of the society. So I also want to understand what are the things which will be part of this. And we are also looking for other alternatives other than our primary motive as well. So all of that information, if you can compile it on a single document, and that would be handy for me to actually tell somebody else, yeah, these are the possible benefits if you could be part of the society. So that's what I'm requesting.
Fine. What I am trying to say is, actually our genuine members list is now going to be in our hands in the maybe next couple of weeks. So after that only the board will be called for meetings, and going forward what we will be doing, like you said or like you were said, it is already the proposal of approaching government either to get land peace or to get financial aid is already there, it is in process. On the top of that, we are having alternate proposals. Why should we become burden to the government? Why can't we do our own efforts? Why can't we put our own efforts and to get the housing for our own society with marginal or minimal expenses that can be shared by our members? So that is also one thought, and which is already under implementation, which is going on, and we will be taking forward that also. That is another benefit. The third thing is, Ramchandra Murthy Garu is a technocrat and entrepreneur, and he is having contacts with different clients, and there are discussions that took place between he and me. Why can't we ourselves tender contracts for big contracts like 400 crores, 500 crores, big contracts, because we are all bunch of experienced, talented brains are here, experienced and talented, who are seasoned brains are here, and we can make one booklet consisting of all the credentials of everybody. We are having PhDs, we are having experience, we are having aged, we are having young generations. So all together we will make one a sort of brochure or informative booklet. With that we will be applying pre-qualifications, and wherever we are pre-qualified we will be applying for the tenders, and once the tenders are granted in our name, example 400 crores rupees project is granted in our society's name, it is a project, and normally any bloody project will have 5 to 10% margin. So that means 400 crores project is having at least at the rate of 5% also, it will be 20 crores. 20 crores profit will be coming to the society. So we all will be working together to get that. See, it is all under discussion stage. It is going to be implemented in future. once the board accepts. So this kind of things are in plan. So as of now, we cannot document that because what can be achieved, what cannot be achieved, we cannot draw lines now. So that is the situation now. As of now, you can say that trials are going with the government to get the land piece or even financial aid. That is for sure we are going to get it. That we are working on that. Next point is alternate proposals. That is already happening. That is going on. The other things, to do business with other clients. What could be the chances? How much is the profitability? And how it will be ending up? And these are all under discussion stage. So as and when something comes up, we will be putting in the board and we will be sharing that in the big group also.
Thank you, sir, for sharing this broad 3 steps.
You can also share, if not only Keshav, everybody I am saying, you can also share if any projects are there and projects that can be handled by our society and our society engineers. So that is also a request and invitation that is being given to all of you.
To work as a team.
Yes, to work as a team. And to share the benefits. Anjaney Prasad Garu. Professor Anjaney Prasad Garu, he is a retired professor from Osmania Engineering College. And of course, he is still doing his analysis as well as aerodynamics, no? Water, yeah.
Thank you, sir. Thank you to all members, directors, and members. It's a great experience. Actually, I want to tell because the day one it is like a confusion. Actually, why it is required, and there is some roadmap now has been more or less finalized, and it's very difficult because forming a society, even for a small 20 group members, and conducting a meeting itself is difficult. That we have seen. So, and that too in a diversity group like engineers of all domains with a different experience is much more difficult. So, what I request members is cooperation means not silent. You have to keep your ideas, and all ideas may not work in any business or any organization also. So some will work, and sometimes it will click. And with my experience, we have seen even after decades of society that has happened in Hyderabad and around, still a lot of problems and complaints are happening. But fortunately, our society has got a very trim society with good discipline to members and also future members. With this beginning of a first year, my feeling is like we maintain this professionalism in the same way in future also. Definitely we can achieve whatever the goals that are set. Many times the benefit directly may not come, but indirectly we have a lot of networking and connection, and we cannot really calculate the benefit of that action. So there is a lot of awareness that happens, learning happens, and learning again, dissemination also is happening. So that is main benefit of the society. And as pointed out by the directors, like they are approaching government, it's not easy task, it's very difficult. Even we get some concession after certain period of time on any like land or society, that itself is actually great benefit. Just don't count in terms of only the time schedule. Like time schedule we have seen, when sir told to come by 10:30, it is becoming difficult for members to come. So we are not able to maintain time for one day, one Sunday, and we are expecting society to do a lot of things is not correct from our side. So all members should maintain the decorum and decency that way also, and then provide some inputs to the society, out of which few may work, and perhaps like whatever the idea that pointed out by Krishna sir is also a very good idea, and many times many governments nowadays, they are open and they may give special concession also to take up the projects like that. And definitely the networking will improve further on this, and also financially. Nobody will do anything freely just like that. So that is really understood. But real professionalism we can really show when we really take a small work and deliver that, and automatically it gets propagated. So that is my feeling, and we support all the activity whatever you are providing, sir. And in fact, you have already provided one opportunity. Very few have used it, and maybe they will realize after 4 or 5 years of the successful of the project, and it happens in entire life also. So we are now only celebrating first birthday. Maybe after second, third, fourth, definitely the society will become very strong, and then people will regret why they have not joined the society. That is my view. Thank you.
Thank you, Anjali Prasad Garu. Thank you very much for your views. And I must assure you that our discipline and our commitment and our determination will continue till we achieve our goals. This kind of assurance I want to give on behalf of all my board members, and the unity and the discipline, whatever is now being maintained by our members, our directors, that will continue, and this is my assurance. Thank you once more.
One small point for
Yes, sir.
for future guidelines. You see, some of us are very old members, that is 66 plus. I'm Colonel Balachandru. I'm a transportation engineer from IIT Kharagpur, and I'm settling down in this place.
Colonel sir, take mic close to your mouth.
Yeah. Okay. I'm Colonel Balachandru. I'm a transportation engineer from IIT Kharagpur, now settled in this Hyderabad after almost 10 years after my retirement from the army. As some of the members are young engineers, some of us are old engineers. So there should be some guidelines in case demise of any member who, because of old age or any problem, those kind of things, rules should be set in whether the next of kin will get the membership, gets the benefits of this society or not. Like firstly say spouse or
You're talking about succession of membership or the succession of financial contribution given by them?
or membership also, because whatever the
No, sir. Membership is purely for the engineers. Engineering qualified persons only. Membership.
spouse is an off engineer.
Wife can be your nominee. Your wife, if she is also engineering graduate, she can become a member, but not by your succession. She will be enrolled as a member by her qualification only. And the second point is, we never know. God takes whom first. We never know. So that's why every member will have a nominee. In case of any unwanted situation, if anybody dies, then the share capital, which was share contribution, was shareholding, which was maintained by him, will go to the nominee.
Not the benefits of, let's say, some land has been got.
No, benefits will not.
Go
No.
to the next of kin.
No, sir.
To the spouse.
See, for example, I am alive now. I am a member. And tomorrow Revant Reddy Garu has given some piece of land to us. That is allotted. And for me also I will get a plot. Maybe 250 or 200 or 500, whatever it is, square yards. So, next day I died. Then automatically that property will go to my legal heir. Nominee or legal heir? Legal heir. Because the property is already in my name. Till it is not in my name, that won't go to my legal heirs.
But if it is allotted prior to the demise of a member,
Allotted prior to the demise of a member will go to the nominee.
okay,
That will go. Allotted means allotted, that's it. But documentation is not done, maybe registration is not done in your name, that is only procedural thing. So that will happen in your wife's name. Sorry to use you.
it is basically for the benefit of all the people.
Of course. Yeah. Understood. Yeah. Narahari garu, Maruti garu, Lokeshwara garu, Nageswara garu. Sir, you are very good entrepreneur, sir. రమణారెడ్డి గారు వచ్చారా? డాక్టర్ కేవి రమణారెడ్డి గారు సార్ మీరు ముందు మాట్లాడారు సార్. రమణారెడ్డి గారికి ఇవ్వండి. మీ మామగారు హ్యూస్టన్ లో నుంచి వీక్షిస్తున్నారు. మీ మేనమామ గారు.
గుడ్ ఆఫ్టర్నూన్ టు ఆల్. So the members who are there in the beginning, they know what was the response the member they joined when Sri Krishna Garu started this procedure. At the time, it was one of the point that most of the people should be Institution of Engineers members. Can be fellow, can be member, or can be associate member. But it is good. And later, some members who are engineers, they joined. It is also very nice because of the broad way of keeping our association, and also with some motto it was started. And later in the first meeting, you know that at the time just it was only association was formed. Later due to having the bylaws and all those things, then the content of the board of directors have come, and the registration of activities and all those things it was started, and they have formed the board of directors, and they elected the president, and like that they have made it. It is very good. As far as I am concerned, it is going on good now. And only one point is already Mr. Keshav or somebody they have raised. That is good actually. When we are the engineers of Telangana state, when we are here, we expect something from the government. Expect means what I meant to say, that some land are like that. That is everybody knows. Suppose IAS officers they have, journalists they have, like that they have, because we also served Telangana state. That's what Mr. Keshav had that idea. I am also having that idea, but we just now, Sri Krishna Garu told that we are going to pursue after forming the members. That's good. And on behalf of the members or myself, I also request you people, you please see that some land or some financial assistance should be given to our members of the society. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Ramnareddy garu. Thank you very much. To answer your concern, we definitely try for that, and it is under process, and we will see that something like land or financial support we will be getting from the government. Till we get that, we don't give up our trial, and we will be doing that. Rest assured. Thank you. నాగేశ్వరరావు గారు మాట్లాడాలండి. నాగేశ్వరరావు గారు, మీరు సీనియర్ పర్సన్. ధీరా, యంగ్ జనరేషన్ ధీరా. నివాసు మాట్లాడాడమ్మా, నువ్వు మాట్లాడకపోతే బాగోదు, మాట్లాడాలి. వేర్ ఆర్ యూ? You can talk from there only. Actually, I must say thanks to Dheera, Noorjahan Garu and Arundhati Garu and also Anuradha. These four ladies, they had given continuous support. Of course, one more girl, Ramya, Gade Ramya, I think, correct? Gade Ramya. These girls have given very good support right from the formation of our society in all our society activities. They are being young as well as the AWE working under Arundhati Garu. She has shared her efforts to the society to a considerable extent. You can talk, Dira, now.
Hello all, Namaste, I'm Veera. I'm working as AWE, Assistant Executive Engineer in Panchayat Raj Engineering Department. First of all, I've joined in the T-Max because of Arundhati ma'am. I just like the idea of engineers getting a plot or some financial aid from the government. So congratulations to everyone on the first annual day celebrations. We look forward for achieving our goals very soon. Thank you.
Thank you, Zira.
Thank you, sir.
Sir, one point. Sorry for taking the
Yes, please go ahead.
Yeah. So why don't we, I had an idea, why don't we formalize the communication more? Like, why don't we create a Gmail account for the society and share the information through mail or Outlook? Because the reason I am taking this point is, it is very painful when I see a esteemed personality like you or the Shravan Garu keeping on asking people to come and collect the ID cards or anything for that sake, repeatedly keep the messages in WhatsApp and not getting any response. So, do you think it is the right time to create certain protocols or in terms of making the communication more formal and creating certain strict guidelines or deadlines or any sort of that thing?
Yes, Nivas. To answer your suggestion, actually our society was formed on the 14th July 2023 and our first general body meeting took place on the August 6th, 2023. Actually, Srikanth Redikunta, being our secretary, has already initiated to form the Gmail account called tmax2023@gmail.com. tmax2023@gmail.com. He shared that also. I think you joined after that. Yeah. He shared that also in the group. And the sad thing is, till today, we have not received one email from any of the members. Even till now, we have not received any communication to that email ID. He shared long time ago. Okay?
I joined later, so I didn't know this.
Yeah, it's okay, understood. Yeah.
Should we communicate through mails only from here on?
No, actually, not to differ from you, but the WhatsApp group is more handy and friendly rather than shooting email. Anybody can share their views. We have not put any restrictions. Those people who are posting irrelated matters, unwanted subjects, for those only Shravanagaru is reacting and he is deleting without any asking anybody. But as far as the activities are concerned, we are inviting everybody to come forward.
Sure.
Okay? Any more suggestions? You want mic? Yeah.
Hello. Good afternoon to all the respected dignitaries on the stage and my dear friends, co-members. My name is Rohit. I am working in Hyderabad Metropolitan Water Supply and Sewerage Board as a manager. First of all,
this information to join in this society, I received a call from my Guru, Professor Garu from NIT Warangal, and then I joined. Later I have forgot.
Can you spell the name of your professor?
Professor Hiralal, sir.
Hiralal, okay.
Professor Hiralal, sir.
Thank you, Hiralal Garu.
And then, because ours is a young generation, after spending 10,000, what is the benefit I am getting? I have directly asked to my Guru, sir. So he has suggested that it will take more time, and I will tell what you have to do. You just take a membership now. He have insisted that, and I am very thankful to him for joining this society. Nowadays, generally, after getting settled or after earning, we engineers or young engineers think to get first of all the asset or a building or a plot for the next generation. So in the name itself, our society name itself, if you are seeing the banner, mutually aided, I mean, we can help both sides. We have to help for each and every members. You just think that by God's grace, if the land is allotted from the government and all the members are trying very, very, very hardly for that, so we pray for the God that government should allot a land or aided some kind of financial aid. Imagine that if our generation, next generation is living in this society where all the engineers are there in our neighbors, all the engineers are there in our gated community, how much kind of help we can get for the next generation. Suppose nowadays if we want to join our daughter or son in medicine or in any kind of stream in the engineering, we just take many days to decide the stream, which stream they have to opt. We can just, like we can go in a walking in our society and we can meet to our friends and we can decide which stream is better for the future. So I am telling that it may be benefited for the financial or not, I don't know, but definitely our society will benefit for our next generation. Thank you, one and all.
Thank you, Rohit. Thank you very much. Please convey our regards to Hiralal, sir, please.
Definitely. Thank you.
K.V. Ramana Reddy Garu, who just shared his views, he was the presiding officer for conducting our first election to form this board. Very efficiently and effectively, sincerely, he conducted, very smoothly he conducted, and I must say thanks. That was a big milestone which we crossed after registration of our society. Thank you, K.V. Ramana Reddy Garu, for that what we call impressive work, whatever you have carried out at that time. Thank you. If any more questions are not there, I request Srikanth to give vote of thanks, and we can proceed for the lunch then.
Anyone coming forward?
You can proceed for the vote of thanks.
Okay, before vote of thanks, as we said, like instead of depending on fully depending on the government, we have several ideas. But if you come forward and if even you can share your ideas, and our WhatsApp group is open, and as I said, even the email also there. So please give your suggestions. For example, we can, like we are all engineers, and it's a network of more than 200, and you have full network, like maybe like if you share some information, like in a couple of minutes you can share to thousands. Okay. So for example, if you conduct any exhibition or anything by the society, maybe we can make the profit from that, and through you, like through our members, we can share the information, we get the participants, and I think that is also one of the idea we last board meeting we discussed, but of course not materialized. And even if you have any ideas, for example, education exhibition, like maybe calling all the colleges and having a exhibition so that students or parents get benefited with that. Or for the ladies, like any jewelry or sarees or any exhibition like by society. Don't think that only engineers means only technical only we have to do. It's it's only generating the funds for the society. Okay, and that required so much task, like so much hard work required to conduct any event. Okay, with that we can generate the funds for our society. But we need hands. Like if you come forward and if you say, like if you help us, so we can proceed further. Not only the board of directors, even members, like Keshav said, like what can we do, and even Nivas he said. So you just come up with the ideas, or maybe, sir, I'm ready to help. Like you can come forward, so that we'll have a strength. Okay, okay, we have helping hands, so we can proceed further. Instead of like maybe we may have, or maybe you may have, but once we discuss, once we come forward, we can do miracles because we are engineers. Okay. Yeah. So I think everyone feeling hungry, and Sri Krishna Garu arranged a good menu. So I don't want to reveal the news. Better we'll taste it directly. Yeah. So it's a great opportunity to give vote of thanks. I first thank our President Garu for selecting this beautiful venue for that annual celebration. It's a memory for us. And even like I passed maybe many times we traveled along this road, but we didn't notice this beautiful venue with a good parking. Huh? Yeah, only celebrities only will come, of course. And he made us to like all engineers are celebrities. Yeah. So I thank President Garu and all the board of directors and all the members. Thank you very much. So let us proceed for the lunch. Thank you all. Thank you all for making it grand success. Thank you.
Let us proceed for the lunch.
Members, please come.
All members, please come up.
కూర్చొని ఇలా కూర్చొని ఇలా line వస్తుంది.
ఇట్లా చేద్దాం సార్, లేడీస్ని కూర్చోబెట్టి మనం నిలబడతాం. ఇప్పుడు మీరు లేడీస్ మెంబర్స్ సరిపోతారు కదా.
కూర్చుంటే అంత లేడీస్ కూర్చుంటారు. లైవ్ నడుస్తుంది ఇంకా. ఫోటో చేసామని చెప్పండి. ఇస్మాయిల్
వన్ సెకండ్ డీడీ గారు మేడం మీరు ఇట్లాంటి డిజిటల్ లేడీస్ ఒకసారి కలర్ఫుల్ ఉంటుంది. తీసేమని చెప్పండి. అదే మీరు తీసేమని చెప్పండి. ఇస్మాయిల్ నాలుగైదు తీయండి. తీస్తున్నారా?